Are you sure the stone be gone? Mayhaps it fell and skittered into some dark corner we cannot find. The Kavanagh stone be gone, gentlemen, and Brogan's honor with it, stolen by the foreigner. Aye, it be him. He's hidden it somewhere. Quiet! Keep your voices down, lest the whole town learn of what's gone on.
Alright, well that was a good intro. Hey everyone, my name's Odotmaster, and welcome to...
At least the elf be captured, even if the stone still be at large. Ye be sure your minds will hold him, Steinfar? I followed every one of your foolish safety regulations, councilman. Ye tell me if me minds will hold him. They be fit to pen in demons, Grindlogger. The minds will hold a foolish elf just fine. Regardless, he be down there now. I've sealed the doors behind him and posted a warning to any of me miners who might have reason to go down. Aye, and now we wait.
So we're gonna go rescue this elf, I think is what we've learned. And so welcome back to Neverwinter Nights, where I don't even get an intro. It's funny. Alright, let's go save the elf, because he somehow managed to get himself caught.
A note hangs from a hook. You peer into the darkened room. Shovels and time-worn picks lay stacked against the far wall, showing signs of recent use.
Darn. Curious what this, what the well might do.
The well is old and wreathed in moss. A foul-smelling steam wafts up from below.
Use the rope to lower yourself down. Wahahaha. Let's find the elf. Oh boy, rats.
You almost gag on the thick, foul-smelling mists. Breathing through your mouth, you look about you. Rats scuttle in the distance, and more than one floats dead in the warm, bubbling waters. The slick stone beneath your feet is pebbled with translucent deposits where the water has splashed or dripped onto its surface. It almost seems to be alive somehow.
Ew. Alright, so rope to Old Man's Well, to the barrow site. Rattling. This looks like Trip. Does it not? Like, that looks like, that's probably the same character mold. I would like it to die. Can I heal it? Can I heal the rattling?
The grotesquely distorted figure before you seems to exist in a constant state of pain. A gray, patternless mange sprouts from once pink skin, and the creature's eyes have a fevered look about them.
Are you alright? Lady Twill, is it really you? The creature struggles with the words, lisping against its unnaturally large teeth. You've changed so much since I last saw you, but I still recognize your voice. What brings you to this place? I followed you all the way from the king's court, simpers the creature. I had hoped you would still recognize me within this flesh. It's me, milady. Baron Anderleth, don't you remember? Ah, Baron Anderleth, of course. The shrewd face gives a ghastly smile. The creature's ragged lips are cut and raw from its own teeth. Show, something of my former self survives this warlock's curse. It is for my loyalty that I suffer so. A warlock's curse, is it? Yes, to sleep each night upon wet stone, burrowing in dung for warmth and detritus for safety. To travel through every city sewer between here and home, your nose made more sensitive to its stench. To find oneself ridden by fleas, reviled by men and beasts alike. To feel your very bones stretch and twist beneath your ravaged skin. All of it made more cruel by the memory that I was once like you. Why have you come so far? What reason have I to stay, my lady? My family persuaded of my treachery, my home and barony in the hands of my own enemies, my body cursed beyond recognition, all for my loyalty. What is this you're so loyal to? The creature falls, groveling to the floor, whining, lisping drone of its own voice. Only to you, Lady Twill. Only and always to you. It's why they cursed me. But I would change nothing if it meant changing that, my lady. The creature groveling before you shudders with a sudden chill, and its teeth resume their fevered chatting. Then call off your rats. No, they're not mine, I swear it. They hate me even more than they do, but they're drawn to me. They're part of the curse, following me wherever I go, gnawing on my tail, clawing at my feet. You must believe me. Look, come with me, I'll take care of you. No, my lady, I've already traveled far to see your face again. I am sick and weary and would only slow you down. You do what you must do, and I will rest here to regain my strength. The wretched creature turns from you, seeking a perch that might be free of rats.
The creature peers through the mists of Brogan's tears, seeking a resting place where it can be free of the rats that endlessly pursue it. The limestone floor seems to have grown around this more ancient wall, crumbling like winter ice along an island's edge. The dwarven pictograms, clearly of an ancient style, are impossible to decipher beneath the thin sheen of mineral deposits. The soft blue flame seemed kept alive by magic alone.
Fun!
Water seems to shimmer beneath you as you climb. You suddenly realize that the water is running uphill towards the dim light you see above you.
That's weird. Ooh, tendrils and a rat. Couple rats. Where's my dire bear? I think I left it behind. Oh well. Not like rats can really do much damage to me. Tendrils, I wonder what that means. Wonder where the elf is. Oh. Am I supposed to go up into the actual arm to find him? You emerge into the night.
Dripping with the warm, foul-smelling water, you emerge with a gasp. Something's wrong. You can feel it, like a current of electricity arcing through your bones. Time itself seems to stand still. You are in the barrow site, Brogan's tears welling up before you. Beyond, you can see a small cairn where his arm must once have rested. The altar that once held the Kavanaugh stone lies barren. "Seize them!" cries a commanding voice. "Seize the foreigner! If they've come this far, they know too much."
I'm here for the elf.
Aye, well, ye shall meet the thieving scoundrel soon enough, admits another. Next time you might think twice before stealing from a barrow dwarf. Why are ye waiting, armsmen? Calls a third. Capture him like ye did the elf and seal him in the mine.
I don't even get a chance to fight back?
Your head throbs from the armsman's blows. With wry irony, you remember the night hag sending you here in search of answers. "Seek the Kavanaugh stone and you will not fail," she said. She had warned you that the man would be hard to find, but she had said nothing of the price you'd pay to hear his answers. You wonder if you'll live long enough to deliver your message to the king. Voices shatter your reverie. You wonder if you'll even live long enough to see another day. "How dare ye and your lapdog elf think to steal the Kavanaugh stone," threatens one of your captors. "Into the mine with ye then. Ye can stay there until the council figures out how it is we intend to hang ye." You close your eyes, grateful for whatever time you've been granted. The elf awaits you.
Woo, we get to meet the elf! Maybe?
You stumble into the writhing mass of negative energy. Its tendrils embrace you, burrowing beneath your flesh. As you lay there, you spy a message written in chalk upon the wall. It reads, "My name is Cauldrian Air." Negative energies.
Does this mean that I need to follow his path? Torch storage chest. I don't need a torch.
A chalk message looms out of the darkness like a ghost. "I'm forgetting things. I can actually feel the memories slip away. I must write everything down before I forget it all."
We're gonna hear a lot of story this episode then.
A chalk message looms out of the darkness like a ghost. I stayed behind to steal the Kavanaugh stone. The others have gone north. Soon we will be able to make the journey home. A chalk message looms out of the darkness like a ghost. I am loyal to Prince Ahmed. I do not know if everyone else is.
This poor guy.
Looms out of the darkness like a ghost. We have followed our quarry for years, pursuing her ever northward. We have her cornered now. She cannot escape.
So this is the she that they've been talking about. Maybe we'll learn what like, who the she is. Stupid rats!
A chalk message looms out of the darkness like a ghost. What am I doing here? I was supposed to write something. I don't remember why.
He's already going.
Take that! Ah!
I have so many rats to kill. Stop it. Okay. How much further into madness am I gonna get?
A chalk message looms out of the darkness like a ghost. The rats are everywhere. Have they always been? I don't think so. But I don't know. Why can't I think straight?
Keldra and I are... Are you killing all the rats? Can I speak to you, please, sir? Talk to me! Hello.
The fire hisses with drips of grease from the roast above. Your stomach growls at the smell of the meat. You can't remember when you had your last meal.
Cut off some of the meat from the roast and eat it. I know it's rat. Your meat is tough and sour, but feeling nothing less. You feel much better for having eaten it. I don't want to eat all his meat. I don't need any.
Meat sizzles on a nearby spit, the aroma mingling with the harsher scents of rust and rock dust. The fire casts dancing shadows on the cavern walls, and in the flickering light, you see the dim outline of a man.
That's not that dim.
He leans against an anvil, his shoulders hunched, his head buried deep within his hands. As you draw closer, you can see the soiled remnants of a familiar uniform hanging in rags from his waif-like form. The man raises his head from his hands and begins to speak. "I know you, don't I?" he asks, squinting to see you better in the light. "The armor," his sad eyes confess. "That's all I recognize."
Yes, we both worked in service to the king. The king? You watch him struggle to put meaning to the word. I guess so, he concedes. I've forgotten everything. I've forgotten everything too. I've been trying to write things down so I'll remember them, but when I read them back, half of them don't even seem to make sense. What have you written down? I don't know, I keep coming across new messages. Here's what I've been able to piece together. I'm apparently loyal to some prince. There must have been important because I put it in big letters. His name's Prince Ahmed, he's dead. I'm loyal to Prince Ahmed, but he is dead. He pockets chalk solemnly. Oh, he writes it on the floor. I think I'm from somewhere called Brackthul, that we all are. I drew a rough map, but all it really shows is that Brackthul is somewhere far southeast of here. I have a message to bring to the king there. What's the message? Prince Ahmed said to tell the king that she is dead. We're a company of witch hunters, ma'am, in the king's service. We had tracked one down here to some cliffs beyond the pass. That's probably the she. She is dead. Tell the king the witch is dead. Seeing your excitement, your newfound friend opens his mouth to speak. A sudden gust of wind fuels the fire, however. With the change of light, your blood runs cold. Against the far wall, a piece of chalk suddenly scrapes against the rock. You turn to see a new message forming in the young elf's familiar scrawl, but it is not his hand that holds the chalk. You find it hard to swallow past the lump that's forming in your throat. Something tells you that you knew this ghastly woman once. Slowly, the spirit lets the piece of chalk fall to the cavern floor and turns to you. Filled with dread, you read the words she just inscribed. In the fields of battle lie. The fields of battle lie in the hearts of men. Saving to database, please stand by. I haven't seen that one. What? That's it? Really? Oh, well. Playing Shadows of the Undertide or something next. My goodness, that's it. Well, I guess thanks for tuning in. A lot of questions, but I guess we're going to leave it here. I'll see you tomorrow. This is a weird end.